Good morning, this is Teacher Lei. So for this video, I will discuss about division. Okay, so I have here an example. Everybody, let's read the problem. Maria has 32 pocketbooks of equal thickness. She puts the pocketbooks in 4 boxes. How many pocketbooks are there in each box? So the given are 32 pocketbooks and 4 boxes. No? Then they are asking how many pocketbooks are there in each box. So in this problem, we can solve this using division. So the equation is 32 divided by 4 equals n. 32 is our dividend and 4 is our divisor. And the n here is the number of pocketbooks in each box. So n is the answer of this division or the quotient. So we can use blocks to make a division model. So we have here 32 blocks. 32 blocks this sila. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. So there are 32 blocks, and then we are going to divide the blocks into 4 each group. So it means that each group we have 4 blocks. As you can see, we have 4 blocks here, diba? So let's count how many 4 blocks, how many groups of 4 blocks. So let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So therefore, 32 divided by 4 equals 8. Okay, so I will show you example. We can also use this, or we can also divide this using the long division. So we can solve 32 divided by 4. 32 divided by 4, that's 8, because 8 times 4 is 32. So 32 subtracted by 32 equals 0. Okay, I have here more examples. We have 119 divided by 7. 119 is our dividend and 7 is our divisor. So our first number, let us look at our first number here in the dividend. We have 1. Since 1 is less than 7, so we can use the two-digit number. If the first digit number is not applicable or cannot be divided or less than the divisor, we can use the two-digit number. So we have here 11. 11 is now greater than 7, so we can divide. First, let us list all the multiples of 7. Let us list the multiple of 7 here. Okay, this is just an example of a multiple of 7. We have 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, and 49. Okay, so let us go back to our number 11. 11 divided by 7. So we are going to look at 11 here in our the multiple of 7. So 11, if we are going to use 14, we cannot use 14 because 14 is greater than 11. We can use less than the number or equal to the number, no? Equal to the dividend. Again, we can use number here, or we can choose the number here which is equal to our dividend or less than our dividend. So if we can use 14, 14 is greater than 11, so it cannot be. So therefore, let's use 7. So 7 is in the first place, so we write 7 here. I mean, we write 1 here because 7 is in the first place, so we have here 1. Then we are going to multiply 1 times 7, that is 7. So subtract 11 minus 7 is 4, then bring down 9. So we have here 49. Next, let us find 49 here. Okay, so we have here the 49. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 49 is in the 7th place. That's why we write here 7. So 7 times 7 is 49. Then subtract, that is equals to 0. Okay, next. Next example, we have 32. I mean, 256 divided by 8. So again, let us focus our first digit, 2. 2 is less than 8, so it cannot be. So let us use the two-digit number, 25. So 25 divided by 8. So let us find 25 here. Let us list the multiple of 8. So I didn't list all the multiple of 8. This is just an example lang, no? Or this is just some of the, I mean the multiple of 8. We have here 8, 16, and 24. So 25 is greater than 24 man, diba? Or 24 is less than 25, so we can use 24, diba? So in what place say 24? 1, 2, 3. So we write here 3. And then 3 times 8 is 24. So we are going to subtract 25 minus 24 is equals to 1. Bring down 6, 16. So 16, we have 16 here in second place. So that's why we write here 2. So 8 times 3 is 16. So we subtract, that is equals to 0. So therefore, 256 divided by 8 is equals to 32. So example number 3, we have here 835 divided by 5. So our dividend is 835 and our divisor is 5. So first, let us list all the multiple of 5 here, diba? So I give here the example of the multiple of 5, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and 35. So our first digit here is 8. 8 is greater than 5, so we can divide 8. So let us find 8 here. So 5 is lesser than 8. 10 is greater than 8, so it cannot be. So we can use 5. 5 is in the first place, so we write here 1. Then multiply 1 times 5 is 5. Then subtract 8 minus 5 is 3. Then bring down the next number, which is 3. So we have now 33. So let us find the 33 here. Okay, we have here 30 is lesser than 33. But if we will use 35, 35 is greater than 33, so it cannot be. That's why let us use 30. In what place? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we write here 6, and then since 5 times 6 is 30 here, so we write 30 here. Negative 30. 33, I mean minus 30. So 33 minus 30 is 3. Then bring down the next number, which is 5. And we have 35 here, so let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So write 7 here and write the 35 here. Minus is equals to 0. Okay, example number 4, we have 678 divided by 3. So 6 is greater than 3, so we can divide. We have here the multiple of 3. We have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. So 6, okay, 6, we write 6 here, then 6 is in the second place, so we write 2. Then 6 minus 6 is 0. So bring down 7. 7 divided by 3. Okay, let's find 7 here. We cannot use 9 because 9 is greater than 7. So we can use 6. So we are going to subtract 6 here and then write 2 here because 6 is in the second place. 7 minus 6 is 1. Then bring down 8, which is become 18. So 18 divided by 3. We have here 18, so let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you write 6 here and write 18 here. So then subtract, it is 0. So 678 divided by 3 is equals to 226. Okay, next example. We have 870 divided by 10. 8, we cannot divide 8 because 8 is less than 10, so we can use 87. So we have here the multiples of 10, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. We are to find the 87, di ba? So 87, we can use 80 because if we use here 90, 90 is greater than 87, so it cannot be. So 80 is in what place? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you write 8 here, then 80 here because 8 times 10 is 80, subtract. 87 minus 80 is 7. Then bring down 0. That's 70. Then we have 70 here in 7th place. That's why we write 7. 7 times 10 is 70. So that is 0. 70 minus 70 is 0. So 870 divided by 10 is 87. Next, example number 6. We have 575 divided by 25. We focus on first digit 5. It cannot be because 5 is less than 25. So we can use two digit numbers, 57. So we have here the multiple of 25. We have, we have 25, 50, 75, 100. So 57, we can use 50, not 75, because 75 is greater than 57. So we use 50, second place. That's why we write here 2 and subtract the 50 here. So 57 minus 50 is 7 and bring down the 5. 75 here is in the third place. So we write here 3, then subtract the 75 here. So 75 minus 75 is 0. Therefore, 575 divided by 25 is equals to 23. Okay, next, the next lesson is about estimating quotient. So to estimate the quotient, round the divisor to its highest place value and round the dividend to the nearest multiple of the rounded divisor. Then divide the rounded numbers. The two rounded numbers are said to be compatible by division. No? Estimating quotient, at first we are going to round the divisor. You already know, no? How to round numbers, diba? Okay, we can recall rounding numbers if the numbers next to our rounding number to its right is 5 or more, we are going to add 1. But if the number is less than 5, we are going to retain the number. Okay, we have here example. So round the dividend and the divisor to compatible numbers. Then estimate the quotient. Okay, so we have here number 1. Okay, we have here the number 1 example, 6,241 divided by 34. 6,241 is our dividend and 34 is our divisor. So, we are going to round, diba? To round the number first. Our divisor is 34, so we are going to round our divisor. Since this is 34, so what is the um, next number to 3? We have 4, right? So the rule in our rounding numbers, if the number beside to the right of our rounding numbers is less than 4, so we are going to retain the number. So that's why we are going to retain 3 and make the 4 to 0. And here, our dividend, since our divisor will round the number in its hundreds place, so we also round our dividend into hundreds place. We have here tens, hundreds, so we have here 4, and then the next to 4 is 1, so less than 5, so we are going to retain the number. That's why it become 6,240 divided by 30. Okay, so after that we are going to cancel the 0, no? How many 0 to our divisor? If we are I mean, the number of 0 that we are to cancel should be balanced, no? If we cancel here 1 0, so we can cancel here 1 0. Okay, so we have cancel 0 and 0, so we have now 624 divided by 3. So we can use now, or we can divide now using the long division method. 624 divided by 3. Then we have here the multiples of 3. So 6 divided by 3, we have 6 here in the second place. So we write here 2, then subtract 6. So that is 0, then bring down 2. 2 divided by 3 cannot be, so that is 0. 0 times 3, you have here 0, subtract we have 2 minus 0 is 2, then bring down 4. So 24 divided by 3, we have 24 here in the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in the 8th place. So we write here 8, then subtract the 24 here, that is equals to 0. Okay, we can also solve if we are not to cancel the 0, no? But that is easier if we are to cancel the 0. Okay? Oh, because bigger number, if we do not, if we will not cancel the 0, the bigger number our dividend and divisor man. Okay, so much better that we are to cancel first the 0. Okay, balance. Okay, one, if we are to cancel 1 0 here, so cancel also 1 0 here in our dividend and divisor. Okay, next example. We have 547 divided by 48. So we have here our divisor is 48. Let's round off. The number next to 4 is 8, so that is greater than 5. So we are going to add 1. So 4 plus 1, that is 5. Then make the number next to it to 0. Then we also here 547. Since our divisor, we round the divisor in its 10th place, so we also round this in the 10th place. Our 10th place is 4, so next to 4 is 7, so greater than 5, so we are going to add 1. 4 plus 1 is 5, so we have now 550 divided by 50. So we are going to cancel the 0 here and cancel, so we have now 55 divided by 5. So and as divide 5 divided by 5 is 1. 1 times 5 is 5, subtract, so 0. Then bring down the next number, 5. 5 divided by 5 is 1. So 5 minus 5 is 0. We have 55 divided by 5 is 11, or 547, I mean the 550 divided by 50 equals 11. We have now the answer of 11, the estimated quotient of this number. Okay, next example. We have 5,963 divided by 16. Our dividend is this, and our divisor is this, 16. So our divisor is 16. We are going to round this into tens place, no? So the next number of 1 is 6, greater than 5, so we are going to add 1. So 1 times 1 is 2, so we have 20. And here, we also, our dividend, we are going to round this also in its tens place. Our tens place is 6, then next to 6 is 3, that is less than 5. So we are going to retain the number, copy 6 and make 3 to 0. Then cancel 0 and then divide 596 divided by 2. So we have here the multiples of 2. So 5 divided by 2, we have here 4 in the second place, so we write here 2. 2 times 2 is 4, subtract, so 5 minus 4 is 1, and then bring down 9. So 19 divided by 2, we can use here 18. We cannot use 20 because 20 is greater than 19, so we can use here 18. 18 is in the ninth place, so we are to write here 9 and write here the 18 because 9 times 2 is 18, then subtract. 19 minus 18 is 1, then bring down 6. Then our 16 here is in the 6th place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, sorry. That is 8 di ay. Okay, ako sang i-kuan ha. Ako sana siya i-kuan. Wait sa ako tong I will edit sa in our rounding number, I mean estimating quotient, because I have some mistake. Okay, so I will correct my mistakes, di ba? Okay, so as that is here in the last number, that is 8. Okay, so make this 8 na. Okay, so 16 is in the 8th place, Again, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So right here 8. And then 8 times 2 is 16, so subtract 16. So 16 minus 16 is 0. Okay, so that is all in our estimating quotient. So I hope you have learned for today. So um thank you so much for watching this video about division.